21 minutes after the hour, America. I've been doing prep with Lindsey Graham and Ted Cruz on Ohio. It's the 17th State of the Union. The Wright brothers, John Glenn, Neil Armstrong, all come from there. Neil Armstrong grew up in Warren, Ohio, by the way, which was the capital of the Western Reserve. Roger Ailes is from Warren. I've encouraged them not to bring up the Browns have not won it since 1964 or the Indians since 1948. The Cavs have never won it. They should stay away from that. They should mention that The Ohio State University has won the first ever NC2A college football playoff. A few digs at Michigan wouldn't hurt. Bill Hemmer, who's forum's participant in the first show, went to Miami of Ohio. Most important thing, do not mention Art, you-know-who, or Bill Belichick. Rob Frost is the chairman of the Cuyahoga County Republican Party. Rob, what do you make of my Ohio cheat sheet for the Republicans tonight?
Hey, Hugh, I think you got them prepped just right. We know you love Cleveland, and you know Cleveland is the largest city and the most important swing state in the nation, and so goes Ohio, so goes the country next year. So we're going to have a tremendous debate tomorrow night. We couldn't be more pleased that our own governor, John Kasich, is on the stage.
You know, he's on the edge, and I point out Paul Kruger is an edge rusher for the Browns, probably the best edge rusher in the league, and so watch Kasich go in on Trump, Bush, and Walker in the middle there pretty hard.
Absolutely. And you know what? We've got a great, diverse group of candidates who are up there tomorrow. We're proud of each of them. We're ready to hear what they've got to say because what we've been doing here in Cleveland is reaching out to non-traditional Republicans. It's a diverse community here in Cleveland. We've been engaging that community over the course of the last year, and they're hungry, Hugh. They see the policies coming out of Washington right now that are harming the cities of this country. They're the wrong policies. Conservatives have new solutions they're ready to present, and we're going to have a lot of choices up on that stage tomorrow. We want that debate to be had. We want people to come to it and watch, and I can just tell you the demand for tickets here in Cleveland is huge. In Democrat-dominated Cleveland, the Ohio Republican Party had tickets available to the public for 2 days. They got 7,000 requests for a venue that holds 4,500 people. So
now you've got,
it's going to be rocking in Cleveland.
You got four on the floor. Hold for me, don't you, Rob?
Yeah, I didn't work on that. Aren't you working on another debate, though?
No, I am, but I thought you'd have four on the floor for me. I mean, you're mixed up with Grinnell now. Talk about diverse and interesting and off the charts, out of the box. Rick Grinnell is one of the best PR consultants in America, and he asked me to talk to you. I said, well, I've known Frost forever. We've done Cuyahoga County Republican picnics together, for goodness sake. But, Rob, this must be different. This has got to be actually fun in addition to putting Cleveland and Cuyahoga County GOP on the map.
It is fun, and so there are a lot of people who now think being Republican's pretty cool. They want to be part of it. It's making it fun for us to welcome them to the party, and that's what we're reaching out and doing. I mean, take Rick Grinnell. You mentioned him. He has been working with us. He's also one of the foremost foreign policy experts in our party, and that's something that's been a hallmark of this party and should continue to be is a strong foreign policy. We've got a governor here in John Kasich who's got a strong foreign policy record and a lot of experience. We've got a whole lot. You were just talking with another candidate who's got strong foreign policy credentials as well, in Senator Lindsey Graham. It is something that people across the spectrum of diverse backgrounds understand. They want the United States to be strong and to project strength out into the world. That's not something that is just true to one demographic. That's something that's about being an American.
Now, Rob, there are a couple of things that worry me.
Issues too. I'll tell you, you know it. Every presidential election, the number one issue, the economy. What do people want in Cleveland, and what have we been seeing here in Ohio, the Ohio turnaround? Jobs, hundreds of thousands of jobs created. People are attracted to it, and it is such a contrast to the dysfunction we're seeing coming out of the Obama administration.
But there are two things that worry me, Rob Frost. One is beer night, and the second is Nat night. Now, you remember beer night. You're not old enough to remember beer night.
I do remember beer night.
All right, yes, so we don't want any replay of that during the debate. No beer in the arena. Number two, Nat night, and we remember during the playoffs when the Nats came in off the lake. What are you doing about the bugs?
Well, I will tell you, much like Derek Jeter and Chaba Chamberlain trying to swat away the and it helped the Indians, the same way, I think Governor Kasich's going to have a little bit of a home field advantage tonight when he's on the debate stage. But I'll tell you what his secret weapon is. His secret weapon is the attention he's been paying to Ohio cities, and particularly Cleveland, working with Mayor Frank Jackson, who happens to be a Democrat, getting things done, like improving Cleveland's public schools. People want to hear about that. We are engaging with them. We've been doing events all the course of the last year, Hugh. We've brought in national speakers, inviting a diverse audience. and people are hungry for it. And they've told us this is the conversation the Democratic Party is afraid to have. They want to have it with us, and they're working with us.
All right, well, let's talk about Red Right 88. We don't have any disaster. Have you done walkthrough after walkthrough? You're not going to throw it long in the end zone when we need a field goal, right?
No, this doesn't need to be one of those. We don't need the shot or the fumble or the drive. What we have right now is 11 months until the Republican convention will be right back here in Cleveland. But what we're working on is the next 16 months. So it doesn't have to be a Hail Mary. We're planning now. We're out there engaging now. People want to be involved. Hugh, one of the biggest things we're doing, working with the Ohio Republican Party and the RNC, huge voter registration efforts in the city of Cleveland, throughout Cuyahoga County, throughout Ohio, quite honestly. They've got staff on the ground working with us now. This isn't going to be something where we've got to pull it out in the end. It's going to be something that is going to be a long and arduous but successful campaign to next November when we elect the next president of the United States. And that person is going to be standing on the stage tomorrow night at the Q.
I got to ask you, one of my favorite Clevelanders, a guy named Dave Zavagno, he runs Universal Systems. I don't know if you know him. He put on the recreation of the Battle of Lake Erie. I imagine, do you know Dave?
Yes, I do.
Well, I imagine every Republican, every great conservative in the town like Dave, Jimmy Haslam, everybody else coming together. I imagine some Democrats are coming together to put on the city's best face. But this is the most important thing you can write down. Every time you make a stack of tickets and you start making a list, put Hewitt +3 next to it, would you?
All right, we'll do that from here on out. We've got some big parties planned for next year. You know that. You know you're going to be here. And I'll tell you, Cuyahoga County delivers more votes for the Republican nominee than any other county in the state.
Kasich won it.
We're going to help.
Kasich won Cuyahoga.
People think it's Democrat nominated. We deliver more votes than any other county in the state to the Republican nominee. We're going to do that again in 2016.
How did Kasich win Cuyahoga County? I know he won Trumbull County, which almost gave me a heart attack. He won Mahoning County, which means the world is coming to an end. But Cuyahoga County, I honestly look to the sky to see Jesus coming back.
Yeah, he did not win every county in Ohio, but he came pretty darn close to it, and we're proud that we were able to help deliver Cuyahoga County for him. But I'll tell you, and it's part of what I said before, it's the attention that he has given to the city of Cleveland. It is attending to the issues that we've got here, mostly economic, Hugh. He has been working on expanding opportunities and jobs. He's also been working on expanding opportunities for job creation and education. And in addition to all of that, he is someone who's spent a lot of time here. People know Governor Kasich in Cleveland, and they feel that he cares about this city. That goes a long way. The residents of a city just feeling that their governor cares about what's going on, it has really helped turn this around for us here in Cuyahoga County.
Have a great time tomorrow night. Rob Frost will talk early and often in the run-up to Cleveland. Have a great, terrific event from one NEOer to another. Good luck. I'll be right back, America. Mike Pompeo's next on the Hugh Hewitt Show.